What's going on, guys? In today's video we're going to be reviewing the JB Weld steel stick epoxy. So I built this bracket for my rear light on my Kawasaki Vulcan 650. The problem is I cut the metal too short in here, so if you look, my light is sticking out where this should actually be tucked in about like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this to build up this lip I need right here. So on the directions, I think this said that it takes 20 minutes to cure and 24 hours to fully cure. So I'm going to get it put on there, get it taped up, and we're gonna let it sit for about 9 hours. And then we're gonna take this thing back on the road and see how it does. Now I was told that this gets hard enough that you can sand it down. That's my plan. So we're going to pull this out, chop a piece off, get it mixed together, and then get it fitted. So this right here is what we're gonna be building up. Is a lip in here. It's probably not gonna look the best, but if we can get it where it fits in here and then sand it down and paint it and all, then it'll work exactly what I need it to. All right, so I chopped off a piece about, let's say 3/4 to an inch, and I got it all mixed up. This is what you are looking at. And I did put some gloves on because it does leave some residue. So now we're gonna get this fitted in there and see how she holds up. All right, guys, so I first did this little section here and I went through and filled this. It has been about 15-16 minutes and this is already rock hard. This is still just a little bit soft. I've had this on there about 6-7 minutes, so this does cure very fast. So I'm going to wait till tomorrow, sand this down, and then paint it. I just wanted to show you this. So I started sanding on the JB Weld epoxy, and it is a lot smoother. Obviously I've got some indentions down through here. I'll zoom in a little bit for you. And we've got a feather edge, this groove out some more, and here on the lip. But this is with 80 grit and then 180, then I'm stepping it down to 220, 300, 400, 600, and then we're just gonna rattle can this. I have about 20-25 minutes in sanding this, so it did sand very easily and fairly quickly. And this is laying upside down with my hand. This is without a DA or a block or anything like that, just running up and down this curve. Here is the final product. So it's not 100% perfect. If this was a top panel I was doing this to, I'd make sure this is completely smooth and flat, put in some filler primer, sand it down and paint it. But for what it is, I think it turned out great. It was very easy to sand. I did shoot a little bit of primer. It was just etching primer, and then shot the paint on it. It worked great. So for the JB Weld that we tried on this, I definitely rated it a 10 out of 10. It's affordable, it works fast, it's sandable, and it's paintable. It's held up great. Like I said, I've drove this for a few days before I actually sanded it, and I love it. As far as JB Weld goes, this is the best product that I've used. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you'd like to see more content like this, leave a like on the video, comment down below. I do post weekly videos on auto body, auto mechanics, and how-tos. If you are watching this for the Kawasaki Vulcan specifically, I do have a whole playlist on just this bike and all the upgrades I have done that I am doing. If you're wanting to see more videos like this, comment that down below and I will make sure to get those out. Thank you guys for checking out the video, and I'll see you in the next one.